I began our relationship with Equity perhaps 5 years ago, where we were in a quagmire trying to develop a medical building and surgical center and imaging center in a county with very, very strict regulations and very difficult issues with permitting. We had originally been involved with a different management partner that after several years of expense and attempts and architectural fees and impact fees was unsuccessful. And then we actually had the good fortune of meeting the management team from Equity, who graciously agreed to take over the project for us. And they built for us a building that included, as stated, an operating room, imaging center, and medical office space. And they did so really in what I think is a unique way for today's environment. The building came in absolutely on time and absolutely on budget, not a penny over budget. Our building took less than a year to build. There were many complex issues with zoning, with permitting, with dealing with environmental impacts, and Equity managed to have a team of professionals that was able to deal with things that our previous partners in this construction were clueless in how to get done. So we were able to build a building that exceeded our expectations, that has really become a landmark medical building in this community and in South Florida. That's saying a lot. Our experience with Equity has been nothing short of pleasant, professional, and their company is admirable. They hadn't just been a partner that walked away with completion of the building, but rather with every issue or question that's arisen, even with the help of recruitment of additional tenants. They've been there right away, completely accessible, with nothing more than a phone call. And in fact, everything that Equity has stated or asserted that they would do for us has been done flawlessly, professionally, and without one hitch or problem. So in short, if I were to do another medical project or another professional office building, I would not hesitate to use Equity again. And in fact, I've recommended them to friends and colleagues and can't imagine doing another construction project without them. So if you're contemplating Equity versus other people, I can tell you that our experience with Equity has been nothing but positive. And I can honestly say that I've had so much respect for their management team that I feel that they've truly become friends. If you're contemplating them, you have somebody that's just an extraordinary business partner at your fingertips. I encourage you to use them.
If I look at it from the bigger project perspective, if we go back to where we were 3 years ago, we brought this project in on time. We brought this project in on budget. We brought this project in during an economy that was really at a fragile state. And we were able to open with a success model because we had the physicians already engaged in the project. We see over 1,000 patients a day through this location. And it's because of the dedication and time that Equity spent on that front end as a part of the design process and as part of the implementation plan.
It was good to have them as our representative on the business elements. I mean, I can't imagine anyone who knows the medical building and commercial space world as well as Equity.